Hey guys, Cryptix here, and I'm going to be talking about the AK-12, which is the base unlock in Battlefield 4 today. The AK-12 is the beginning rifle for the medic class, and I've pretty much decided that it's just a general all-around gun. This gun is by far no means the M416 or the CZ809 or anything that will pretty much just wreck the competition in the medic class. Now, that being said, this is a very decent gun which is pretty much in the middle of the pack. The main reason this gun will not stay in the mainly used assault guns in Battlefield 4 will be because of its low fire rate. The AK-12 fires at about 650 rounds per minute, making it the third slowest rifle in terms of fire rate. It is only beat out by the SCAR-H and the SAR-12. Now, the muzzle velocity, which is how fast the bullet travels of the AK-12, is around 600 meters per second, placing it roughly in the center of the pack of the assault rifles. Now, this means that you will not have to lead in front of your enemy extremely, but also not have to lead right on the target. Now, the maximum distance capable with this gun is about 900 meters long. However, at that distance, you really won't be hitting close to anything with any gun. That's if there is even a map that is 900 meters long. Now, the AK-12 has a reload time with the bullet still left in the magazine of 2.05 seconds. Now, if the magazine is empty, it will take a solid 3 seconds to reload, and this is mainly because on the AK-12 you'll have to pull the charging handle to re-engage the gun. Now, both of these reload times are about in the middle of the pack for the medic guns yet again. Now, the reload is nothing spectacular, but it is a reasonable amount of time to re-engage your enemy after going into cover and reloading. Now, the recoil for the AK-12 has about a 0.3% up, a 0.15% left, and a 0.1% right. Now, these percentages are based on every bullet fired. Now, the 0.15% left will mean that your gun, as you fire it, will slowly lean towards up and left. Now, both of these are easily manageable with a little bit of practice, so if you use the gun at least a little bit, you'll get used to it. Now, I'm going to go over some of the attachments, what I prefer, and my personal opinion on the gun as of this point in the game. Now, as for the attachments, I know a large amount of people will be looking into using the heavy barrel because how amazing it was in Battlefield 4. Now, that by far no means is what it is like now. The heavy barrel adds 50% upward recoil to every shot that you shoot, so placing it on any gun that fires relatively fast will absolutely send your gun flying upwards. Now, in reality, it will probably be best to either place the ergo or vertical grip with the compensator or the muzzle brake on the gun. Now, the ergo and vertical grips both give 50% less minimum spread while moving for both of the hip and adds fire. The compensator gives 25% less recoil at the cost of 30% more spread increase per shot and 30% more max spread. Now, the muzzle brake also has the same stats, but the compensator affects the vertical or the upward recoil of the gun as opposed to the horizontal plane. I personally would use the ergo grip with the compensator because I wish to have less horizontal recoil and more vertical recoil. Now, my reasoning behind this is that if you aim for, say, around the chest or the stomach, instead of shooting left or right of your target, you will just simply move up his body and say hit one in the chest or one in the stomach, one in the chest, one in the throat, and then one in the head. Now, this will give you probably the best chance to kill someone because you're not either shooting left or right of the person. Now, my favorite scope as of right now to use on this gun is the PKAS one-time scope. Now, I know a lot of people have terrible memories of this scope because of Battlefield 3, because it took up pretty much your entire visibility and was just absolutely garbage compared to the Hollow or the Red Dot. Now, unlike that, this gun does not take up the entire visibility and is a very nice scope. And to anybody who just normally uses the Red Dot, Hollow, or the Coyote, I just recommend you stop using it for a couple of rounds and just pick it up and see how you like it. It's a very different usage, and I would just say you would benefit from using it. Now, suppressors, I would not recommend pretty much at all, mainly because there's not a substantial reason to use them in game. The maps are not designed for stealth gameplay. If anybody's even played a little bit of TDM or Conquest or anything like that, there's almost always an enemy right behind the corner ready to peg you, so might as well let them know that you're there and then try beating them to the kill. Now, if you enjoy sweet sounding guns and that's all you really care about is how the gun actually sounds, then I would recommend just putting a suppressor on it because it sounds pretty awesome. Now, if you put the suppressor on it, you will be reducing your muzzle velocity by over 300 meters per second, which is almost half of the gun's normal muzzle velocity. Now, that being said, that means you're going to have to lead a lot more and your bullets will probably drop a lot faster. Now, as for my personal opinion on the AK-12, it is a gun that I could pick up and use any day of the week and not lose a beat with it. My favorite gun as of right now is the M416 because of the fast reload and high fire rate without a large amount of recoil. Now, while the AK-12 is not the best gun in Battlefield 4 by no means, it is also not very bad. It is a very nice beginning rifle to anybody coming or starting with Battlefield 4. It is a gun that can not only hold its own against some of the better guns in the medic class or any of the other classes. It's just an all-around gun. Now, would I recommend it? No, probably not, and absolutely not. If you can get your hands on, say, the M416 or the Scar H by just playing enough and getting the kills, getting some attachments on those guns would completely blow away the AK-12 just in terms of functionality. Now, the AK-12, yes, it's a nice gun, but the M416 has such a better functionality where it can be used and how it can be used compared over the AK-12. Now, that's pretty much my personal opinion on the AK-12, so if there's another gun that you would like me to review in the medic class next, just leave a comment below and I will use it, unlock the attachments, and basically give you my opinion on the gun. Now, I will be working through all the guns in Battlefield 4, starting with the medic class, so if you can wait, there will be a video of a review coming out. Just a heads up to everybody watching, there will be several videos based on the hand grenades, because I have unlocked them all, minus the flare, because the flare is absolutely worthless and just absolutely, it's just there, it's pretty lights. And that's pretty much it, so thanks everyone for watching, and peace out.